choose you. Season 7's our destiny. Let's eat some Alolan food. I choose you.
Our show is one of the scariest concepts for a show ever, which is eating your favorite Pokemon, which I'm sure gives people some frights.
It definitely keeps people up at night. That's
Yes.
what people say about I Choose You.
But they're like, I'm staying up so late because I'm laughing so hard. Like, I'm trying to fall asleep, but they keep just shooting zingers straight into my eardrums.
And instead of jump scares, we got jump cracks.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh.
I have an Elysian Punkachino coffee pumpkin ale.
Punkachino.
There's a pumpkin on it.
Oh, yeah.
Ben, what do you've got?
I am also drinking a pumpkin-themed drink. It's a pumpkin spiced cider from Bivouac Cider Company.
I have a beer from the Santa Fe Brewing Company called the Social Experiment, which is like which is the spookier version of this beer because it's cherry flavored. So
Would you say that this beer is sort of like a Frankenstein's monster for your mouth?
no, I would guess that Frankenstein would taste bad because he's made of dead bodies. So this tastes better than that, I think.
Jeremy, I'm not talking about Frankenstein. I'm talking about Frankenstein's monster.
Okay,
which would be the social experiment.
Got him.
Got him.
What, do you think Frankenstein should have, instead of investing in raising people from the dead, should have opened a microbrewery?
Oh, you would have killed it.
Yes.
Someone needs to make the modern day Frankenstein, but the good doctor is like a hop head local brew guy,
brewmaster.
And then, like down below where like he supposedly has his like big silos with all of his beer making materials, it's like body parts, and he's like making the perfect brew and also the perfect person.
So
Do you think fresh on the menu is Frankenstein's Monstout?
Hey, yes, exactly. And so that's what he like plays with it. He's like inspired by this is one of those like adaptation reboot kind of things, or like requel, if you will, where like he's inspired by the original Frankenstein to make his own Frankenstein, but he's also like a brewmaster.
What about Dracula Lager?
Oh.
Yes.
This brewery opens itself.
Yes. I mean, my question is, when he makes titular monster, is it like a beer snob? Is it like another IPA? You couldn't do better than that, Frankenstein?
That's the whole reason why he wants to like create this, like revitalize this person, is because he has the best palate for beer tasting.
He takes like the tongues like of a bunch of different famous
20 tongues.
food critics.
Yeah.
And like yes.
Yes.
And do you think this like brewery would be a huge hit, or would it be like a little too fussed over and people are like, oh, that Frankenstein, he's too up his own butt to make a good microbrew?
I think it's really good, but everyone does complain. They're like, really, like $10 for a beer?
Hey, he's got to pay the rent somehow on that scary, spooky lab.
Yeah, and I mean, he always has like lightning striking the top, so it's like...
I think it follows the rise and fall of the Frankenstein brewmaster, like, and in that way it symbolizes the rise and fall of the American craft brew experience and zeitgeist.
Over the course of the film, he learns that the only thing harder than creating a monstrous, like undead being is running a small business.
Okay.
What if he makes like he takes parts from the other local microbreweries and combines them into his own microbrewery? So
and that's
like,
his undoing.
Is it his undoing, or is it his greatest creation yet?
Coming to theaters near you, 2024. Frankenstein Brewmaster.
Yeah.